points to watch for, I think, for many Americans, of course, had been the economy. According to recent CBS polling, that remains the #1 issue for Americans, regardless of their political stripe. Donald Trump said that after years of a cost of living crisis in this country, he would make America great again. But of course, it's worth keeping in mind the context to all of this. On Tuesday, Donald Trump did go ahead with those promised tariffs on Mexico and Canada, and we did see volatility on the financial markets. He paid a little lip service saying that we saw a little disruption, but saying essentially that he believed it would be worth it, and then promising on the 2nd of April to bring in further reciprocal tariffs, saying whatever they tax us, we will tax them back. Immigration, of course, another key theme, saying that we are getting people out and we are getting them out fast, is what he said. And of course, foreign policy. I think the eyes of the world were on that, not just with regards to Gaza, but crucially right now, Ukraine, and referencing that letter from President Zelensky saying that they were ready for a peace deal as soon as possible. Worth pointing out, President Zelensky had said earlier in the deal that they were looking at a limited truce. And wrapping all of this up, coming back to this theme that we'd seen on the campaign trail, Donald Trump saying that he believed that he was saved in Butler, Pennsylvania in July during that assassination attempt as some kind of act of divine intervention, and that essentially that is his mandate to make America great again. Absolutely. I mean, we could see that resistance from the outset. Democrats, for example, holding signs saying Elon steals, with reference to Elon Musk and what they perceive to be going on through the Doge department. Another Democratic lawmaker just holding up a sign when Donald Trump walked in saying, "This is not normal." And then we saw that moment barely minutes into that address when the Democratic lawmaker Al Green of Texas was removed from the chamber. Coming from Alyssa Slotkin, a freshman senator of Michigan. She made more of a call for unity, I think it's fair to say. Her message also started off with an economic one. She said the president talks big when it comes to the economy, but read the fine print, she said, for middle-class Americans, for hard-working families. She said he will offer tax cuts and breaks for wealthy Americans, not necessarily things that will filter down to you. She said the American dream is one in which people can work in an auto plant and afford the car that they are making. And she said that is the Democratic vision going forward. And then she went back to this theme of democracy that we know Democrats have recently evoked, saying, as someone who had formerly worked with the CIA, I know what it's like, she said, to see democracies flicker. She said she doesn't want to see this here in the United States. And in that regard, she called on citizens to be engaged, to organise, and essentially to resist.
Helena, thank you so much. Helena Humphrey there at Capitol Hill.